Hello, everybody, and welcome to Music Industry Insights Worldwide. Today, we've got such an amazing guest with us. It's Bohdan. Hi, Bohdan. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. Do you want to tell the listeners a little bit more about yourself, where you're from, and what you do?
Yeah, so I'm from Ukraine. I'm My primary occupation is IT. I'm a very technical person, but also I like to sing. I like to play a lot of musical instruments. I like to create music. I like to produce music. So far, I have only three songs on Spotify, on Apple Music, and I have a couple more songs on SoundCloud. But I was going to record and produce many more songs. And actually, all my songs that are currently on Spotify and on Apple Music, they are only in Ukrainian. But I was considering to record some new songs and probably to record some translation into English and maybe other languages. I haven't decided yet to which languages I would like to translate my songs, but I was considering many languages to make myself more closer and more familiar to many um, music listeners all around the globe.
Oh, that's lovely. And I just want to say
Yeah.
how honored we are to have a Ukrainian, the first on the show. How has music been for you, especially at these moments and times? It's been quite difficult for you guys over there. You've got a lot of struggles going on. How have you found that? And how's it been for you guys over there at the moment?
Actually, we have currently war in Ukraine, and it's very serious. I have been trying to escape the war, trying to live in some other countries in Western Europe.
Yeah.
But overall, I have returned back to Ukraine. And in such moments, you realize that you have some finite lifespan, and you need to focus on something that you want to live after your like kind of death. So, for example, before I die, I would like to record in good quality all my songs. I have about 120 songs, which are kind of demo recordings, which do not have any um, quality sounds. So I was thinking, so it's like when you have war at your country, you are trying to think about so what you can do before you die, because you
Yeah.
see people dying overall the country, and you are thinking about like meaningful of life and what you want to do before your life ends. And for me, I think I was kind of delaying my kind of musical, like my personal musical producing
Your journey.
act-
Yeah.
activities for a long time.
Yeah.
Um, Always there was no time for that. There was when I was a student, there was no money to record music in a good quality.
Yeah.
But now I'm no longer a student, so I can afford to record some music in studio quality. I can try to publish it. So that's my journey today.
Well done. That's really inspirational, actually. And what's the infrastructure like? Obviously, there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of issues going on, but can you still create music? Are there good outputs for music? Do you find that now, obviously, there's been difficult times, that music brings people together, gives you spirit, solidarity, power?
Could you please rephrase your question so I can understand what I should focus on?
Do you think the music gives you some solidarity, some power, some sense of belonging, some meaning?
Yeah, there may be multiple senses that you can put into your music. It can be solidarity, or it can be other senses. For example, when I was traveling in France, I have heard very beautiful song which I translated into Ukrainian. Although I was not able to publish it yet because I was not able to find a way how do I get permission right to publish a cover on Spotify and other on other services. But this French song inspired me a lot because there was literally such kind of a phrase in the song that the God gave us the victory over the aggressor.
Yeah.
And for Ukrainians, aggressor is Russia. And this song was kind of prophetic about the future victory of Ukraine over Russia. and I really enjoyed um, this song. And I think the French also didn't know that he was writing about Ukraine and about a future victory over Russia. But for me, it was so prophetic. It was so kind of close to me
Yeah,
as Ukrainian.
yeah.
So I really like that song and many others. Yeah, there are many ways, many meanings that it's possible to put into songs, solidarity and others.
That's really nice. And I love the way you're wearing your t-shirt right now. So that's part of your culture. Explain a little bit more about your top. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is kind of embroidered shirt. This is kind of a national shirt, or actually, this is a T-shirt
Mhm.
of Ukraine. So it's like national clothes that Ukrainians wear.
Yeah,
Um, so it's sometimes it's referred as being worn as for um, people in villages, but it's no like it's no longer like that. It's usually it can be even people all over
international.
the place in cities and other places. So since Ukraine gained independence, national shirts like even before it was very popular and it was kind of um, if you wear a t-shirt, you can present yourself that you are Ukrainian,
Your identity.
that you are support Ukrainian independence, and you support Ukraine as a country, as an independent country.
That's beautiful. And tell us, obviously in Ukraine, what struggles, what barriers do you face in music right now? What are those challenges? How hard is it for you to make good music right now?
Yeah, so there are several challenges. First of all, we have kind of challenges with our power supply, and like when we don't have power, we also have some drop in water supply, and sometimes after Russian attacks we don't have gas supply, and it like affects everyday life. So if you can go to shower and take warm shower or take warm bath, we cannot get a good mood to go and record something. And if there is no electricity, no power at the studio, you cannot proceed with recording. But I think Ukrainians are very adaptable, and I think now every nowadays I think most of Ukrainians have some power units like power stations in every house, like EcoFlow or Bluetti or other vendors, and we found how we can adapt to the situation when we cannot can have no like power for like 5 or 7 hours. And this is one struggle. Another struggle is that, for example, for myself, I'm not very familiar with actually promoting my music over the internet. So I was trying to promote my music amongst my peers, amongst my friends and my acquaintances,
Yes.
but still, I see there are um, very few listeners of my songs. Maybe it is also related that I have published in Ukrainian, and also I was not focusing on how to correctly promote them.
Yeah. Marketing.
So yeah.
It's really important as well. So what about musical education and, knowledge on music? How is that over in Ukraine? How do you support upcoming talent?
Yeah, I think Ukrainians are very musical nations.
Yes.
Um, Even one of the totem national animal of Ukraine, I
Yeah.
think one of the bird, I don't remember exact name in English, some small birds which sings over in like in some forest. And I think many people have some natural talents and natural gifts in singing. I mean, myself, I have been singing in six choirs, in few ensembles, and I was studying in the music school. And but even before I entered the music school, I really enjoyed like going outside and like for example sitting on some basketball tower, and I was singing a song, and people were walking around and they were wondering, where is this radio is playing? Where is radio playing? And it was not radio, it was me singing. And another time I have been working around the market with my relatives, and I was just um, singing some song from popular TV show,
Additional show.
and people were wandering around like and asking, where is this TV going like sounding? Why somebody forgot to turn off the TV? And it
Oh,
was so interesting and so
that good. Wow.
like encouraging. Yeah. So uh, people confused my voice with sound of radio or sound of TV show or something else. It was very entertaining.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for sharing this with us. It's been awesome chatting to you as well. Like, how do you see Ukraine on a global stage now? You've obviously got some challenges, you've got some barriers, but do you find that people are respecting you, people support you, people really want to hear your stories?
Yeah, I think I have seen people who are supporting Ukrainians, and I have seen people who did not support Ukrainians. So I think there are different opinions and different kind of people. I really enjoy when other people supporting us because it is very important for us.
Absolutely.
Important that the message of truth is delivered to the world and the world can hear us and can support us. So, and I really I really grateful. I'm really grateful to all people who support Ukraine at this time. All the people who donate to any um,
Thanks.
gathering or collection on like VIP or defense weaponry for Ukraine for anti craft missiles and other stuff that helps Ukrainian to survive. So it is very important, and I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for all people who support Ukraine, for all the support there is overall the globe.
To you guys as well for all the work you do and for all of your lost lives and all the suffering that you have to face on a daily basis when people don't realize that, people dying, innocent people are dying every day. We always stand by you. We love you. We show you so much love and solidarity. And I just want peace. And I'm hoping that you will get the peace that you deserve.
Yes, I hope that we will not kind of lose territory or make some unjust peace, but I hope that with the support of the whole free world, Ukraine will stand up and it will survive and it will have the victory over the unprovoked aggression against our nation and our country.
Absolutely. And how big has a part of religion played in your journey? Because you talked about being in choirs and being traveling and doing some good music, some classical music. So how has music and religion brought you together?
Yeah, it is in like especially in our part of Ukraine. So I'm in the western part of Ukraine, which is known for high score or high part of religious people. So it's common like people go to church every Sunday and every big holiday. And today actually there is holiday in Ukraine, like church holiday, but I'm still working on my work because it's not considered as a holiday at my employer. But I think it was very, how to say, like on both sides. On one side it was impacting, and on the other side also I was listening to some music which wasn't had no connection with religion. And now in my um, in my songs which I wrote, which I write, some songs I write religious songs, and some other song I write non-religious songs as like part of my life. Um, so I think most of the choirs I have been singing, they were related to some religious because I was singing masses, liturgies every Sunday. Like since my childhood, I was singing in a choir at the Darek. It is kind of very famous choir, and we have been singing masses and liturgies very often. Also, I think some other choirs were kind of choirs as local parishes, at least two of them. Also, there was some Tezek choir where I was singing as well. We have been singing Tezek songs. So it is kind of very important, and I think religious is part of important compound in music in Ukraine and probably all over the world.
Yeah, totally agree with you on that one, actually. Thank you for sharing that. What would you like to see improve? in the next couple of years in Ukraine to make more artists, more up and coming talent heard on a global stage? What would you like to see?
It's a good question. I'm not sure I have answer right now. Mm,
Freedom, obviously. You want freedom firstly more than anything else.
yeah, definitely we need freedom. We need independence from Russia,
Yeah,
and I think there are a lot of talents, a lot of young artists who are unknown because nobody heard their songs, or nobody heard what they're creating.
yeah,
And there are very few people who are familiar with not only producing but also promoting songs over the internet.
yeah.
And I think if you had kind of more people who can help young artists to promote themselves, to promote their music, to make them audible to the whole Ukraine, to the whole world, it would be um, like it could help to flourish the musical interest in Ukraine.
I think, music's always had a close relationship with trauma. I've been through a lot of trauma myself as a younger person. And I think, when you've been through trauma, music is also a medicine. It's a release. It helps you to recover. Do you think that could be an important part of your recovery?
Yes, I totally agree with that. I think most of my songs about a broken heart and about unfulfilled loves, I think most of my not religious songs are about this topic. And it really helps. I think, first of all, it helps myself. So it helped me to cope with my emotions, with my feelings, which had no response. So, and I was writing music a lot. Now I would like to also to produce good quality of those songs, demo tracks that I have, so other people could also listen to those. Maybe they could also listen to those songs of mine, and maybe they could have some relief from themselves as well.
So tell us, how can we find out more? How can we listen to your music? How can we connect with you? How can we support you along your journey?
Yeah, so I have one link can share to my aggregator, to my profiles in Spotify, in SoundCloud, and in um, Apple Music.
Leave the
I think
link.
on some of them I have put kind of in Cyrillics, like in Ukrainian language, like Jalfi Potlatsi. In other on SoundCloud, I have put it into uh, in in English, like Jalfi Potlatos. And I can probably share a link maybe later. I'm not sure if I have it right now, but yeah, I can share a link to my link aggregator.
Absolutely. Thank you so, so much. And do you also want to tell the listeners some of your major wins and successes doing music, being from tech and coming into music? Tell us about your journey and what you've come across and what you found.
Yeah, first of all, I think I have written a few hits. Uh, when I was on the fourth years in university, and we had some mathematician day, I was presenting one of my pseudo cover. It's kind of cover. It was covered to Judas Priest Breaking the Law, but also I put a different lyrics to this song, and I call it like a super mehmat, which means super mechanics and maths faculty in short. And this was really a big hit, and I think many people asked me so I could share this song with them so they can put the song as a ringtone. So I didn't expect to have such a big hit and big kind of welcoming audience, but it was kind of local hit, and after a year or two everybody forgot about this song. And another thing that I have been writing a song about the cloud platform that I have been working on, about Salesforce. And on every corporative parties, people were listening to my performance of this song, and it was also very, very popular. So I think it was another hit, but I never recorded this in the studio, and I don't have a real studio recording of those songs. Probably I should have done it. And yeah, I think 2 years ago I started, or actually it was 3 years ago, I started recording songs in studio, and I was trying to share amongst my acquaintances and friends. And when people told me that they have been listening my song on repeat, that they like it so much, it was really great pleasure for me to hear that,
Oh,
and
wow.
I really enjoyed it.
That's amazing. Well done. That's awesome work.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't know why that's happening. Excuse me in 1 minute. I don't know why that happened. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Sorry, that's never happened before. I just want to say a thank you ever so much. It's been awesome to have you on the show. Thank you for sharing your expertise and everything you do with us. I wish you all the luck. And if anyone wants to collaborate, help you with more of your work and continue the work you're doing, how could they do that?
Okay, can you repeat your question?
People want to work with you in the future, help you with your journey, and help you to grow and build and collaborate with you. How could they do that?
I have been collaborating previously on Compose side, so I think it's possible to collaborate with me on Compose. I just need to restore my account because I don't remember when I logged into that place last time. But also, they can write to me on Instagram or in Facebook or in Telegram
So,
or any major social networks that I have,
yes.
and we can discuss and collaborate. Like they can also drop me an email or any other way of communication, and we can discuss collaboration.
That's really, really good. Thank you ever so much. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Keep up the amazing work. Keep doing all you do, and hopefully we'll speak again soon. And is there any shows actually before we go that the listeners can come to listen to you live, or is there anything you've got coming up, soon?
Yeah, I was thinking about to create a separate Twitch profile when I could sing live. I
Yes.
have not yet established it yet, but I was considering that. Maybe I will establish it in the future. And if I establish it, I will let you know.
Yeah.
So,
So come on, let's get some UK bookings in. Let's see if we can get you over to the UK as well. It'd be great to see you in person. Yeah.
mhm,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
thanks. Thanks for the invitation.
It's a pleasure.